It is a great irony that those sent to meet certain needs and cannot or will not do it. And as a result, you are in jail. Because you're in jail, crushed under the weight of the mountain that you're speaking to be removed and cast into the sea, and it won't go. Because of your resentment, because of your anger. It is a hard place to be lonely in a relationship. It is a hard place to be captive because of your relationship to someone else's weaknesses. It is a hard place, and it seems unbearable because the mountain, you've been entombed in the mountain because of your resentment, because of your unforgiveness. Oh, it would be easy to walk off from them, and many do. In fact, half of marriages in America today typically end in divorce. But meanwhile, God is wanting to set you free. He's wanting to set you free because you don't realize it, that the captivity, that the mountain of poverty that you've been entombed in, that you've been imprisoned in, is not because you're not working hard enough. It's not because you're not a good enough business person. It's not because there's something wrong with you. You are entombed in the prison of resentment. And you were put there until such time as that you should forgive. But how do you forgive when the person you're trying to forgive does the same thing over and over again, or won't be there the same way over and over again? And you need them. And you need them. You can't shut off the need. You're wired. You need their time. You need their attention. You need their touch. You need their love. And yet, they can't give it. What do you do when the Lord has opened up the storehouse of heaven to answer your prayers, to set you free from your illness, yet you are imprisoned to sickness because of your relationship to the weakness of them closest to you? You can't deal with it. The audacity, the outrage, the injustice. Why can't you just love me? Why can't you just love me? Why can't you just love me? And yet I need the love, and you can't give it. So I won't look to you for it anymore. And you don't. You don't. And yet that side of you that needs their love is angry with them. Is angry. And so now the Lord is trying to bless you, but you've rendered yourself unblessable. The Lord wants to heal your body, but you are imprisoned in sickness. The Lord wants to deliver you. You see, when you're imprisoned, it's spirit, soul, and body. Because not only are you imprisoned in the cage of your issue that won't go away, but you're also tormentors are loosed on you, is what Jesus said. That means if you're in the physical and the natural, you're caged in a place you can't come out of. You can't overpower. You can't overcome. You can't not fail. You can't succeed. You can't move forward. You are imprisoned in resentment. And then the tormentors, they come and they torture your thinking. Because you may have a bad marriage, but the tormentors are what cause you to feel lonely and rejected. You may be struggling in your health, but the tormentors is what gives you low self-esteem and low self-worth and depression. So what do? Because you can't help what you need. You need what you need. And they can't help you. And so even though God has opened up the windows of heaven and raining down blessings, raining down the answers to your prayer, raining down the fulfillment of the promises of his people, raining down your place in the kingdom of God. Yet you stand in the rain, but you can't get wet. But the Lord would have you to know today that you can come out. Child of God, you can come out. It has to do with your relationship with the weaknesses of those closest to you. Because you're in a cell, but they are also in a cell. They don't because they can't. They can't. I know some folks will come to me and say, my spouse or my loved one or my kid, they're being disrespectful to me, and they're ugly to me, and they're mean to me, and they're always angry at me. But when you look at them, they're angry at everyone. They're angry people. It's not that it's you, it's where they are. Most of the time, when someone can't be there, it's because they're somewhere else. That's who they are. A wife looks at her husband who's a workaholic, and she wants his time, and he can't give her because he's so focused on needing to succeed. He struggles with self-worth issues. It has nothing to do with her. His focus is on himself. He comes to me saying she won't share his bed with her. She is afraid of intimacy. There's issues that people have that have nothing to do with you. They're weak. They can't do it. They are imprisoned themselves. And so God would say, you begin to